Hi Starlings, my name is Iris Starlet if you don't know that already. I recently got asked by another VTuber for some advice concerning VTubing and how to start a YouTube channel. And although I'm not big by any means as a VTuber, I think some of my 2 cents and advice may be beneficial to others, especially those who are thinking of being a VTuber and don't know where to start. Well, if you're watching this video, you're in luck because this is the first big step towards developing your VTubing journey. There's lots of research, money, time, and energy required for this, but hopefully we can knock out some of the research portion in this video. Some topics I will be covering in this video are apps and softwares you should use, essential items you'll need, preparing to become a VTuber, understanding the numbers and statistics, having confidence in what you're doing, and more. Before I begin, I want to throw out that these pieces of advice are mine and therefore aren't the end-all be-all. There are a lot more ideas out there that can aid you in your VTubing journey. These are just some ideas off the top of my head that have personally helped me. And hopefully they can help you too. The first topic we will be discussing is apps and softwares you should use in your VTubing journey. One of the most essential apps you'll need is actually on your phone. This special app is called VTube Studio. Now, there are definitely more apps you can use instead of this one. It's all about your preference. However, in this video, I will only be talking about VTube Studio as it is the app I use. The reason why VTube Studio shouldn't be on your computer or laptop is because the face tracking and quality of the model is better on your phone. This is the way I have done it and it hasn't posed any issues for me. Now, the next software you'll need is called OBS. This is essential for streaming and if you're making YouTube videos like I do. There's always Streamlabs, which is a bit more user-friendly, I feel, but once you get the hang of OBS, you get familiar with it. I won't get too deep into how to use OBS, as I don't want this video to be too long, but overall, you can add your streaming overlays, your chat, microphone, console or PC, audio from your console or PC, and finally your VTuber model via OBS. Lastly, you will need to learn how to edit your videos if you're like me and can't afford to hire an editor. There are many video editing softwares out there. I've used a good chunk of video editing softwares that were free and they just didn't do the job for me. Nowadays, I use Adobe Premiere Pro, which cost me like $20-ish a month. Truthfully, I wish I had a different alternative that was less expensive and less buggy at times, but alas, this is the only thing that has worked out for me. So my advice is to research a variety of video editing softwares that you may be interested in and that fit your budget. Going on to the next topic, essential items you'll need for your VTubing journey. Of course, you'll need your VTuber model. That's just a given. You will need a phone stand so you can use the VTube Studio app on your phone while you film. You will need a PC, preferably a laptop can work too if you're not able to purchase a PC, but it may be harder to use. 2 monitors, again, preferably. 1 monitor can work too if you're not able to purchase another one. However, it definitely makes things a lot easier if you have 2 monitors because of all the windows you'll need to keep open. If you're playing video games on your channel, you will need a console that you can link to your PC or laptop via OBS. You will also need a capture card that can directly stream to OBS. I have Elgato as it seems to be good quality, but there are definitely different alternatives. If you play video games, you will need headphones so you can hear the audio. I'm actually receiving new headphones from Throne. I want to thank all the Starlings who contributed on Throne, as these new headphones will help me out immensely. My Throne link will be posted in the description if you want to check it out. You may be tempted to use the microphone on your headphones, but I promise you, don't. If you get a proper separate microphone for your VTubing activities, I guarantee it will be much better because you can change the microphone settings on OBS and it's overall better quality. I personally use a Blue Yeti microphone, but there are definitely other more affordable and great microphones out there. Lastly, you will need to get commissioned artwork of your model if you can't draw, for your community schedule, social media trends, social media posts, etc. It also just gives a more professional look. The next topic is preparing to become a VTuber. Disclaimer, VTubing takes a lot of money, energy, time, so be ready for that before you commit to something really big and exciting. When I first decided I wanted to become a VTuber, I went straight to Google Docs. I figured out how I wanted to spend my money for the things I needed to become a VTuber, and I went on Google Docs specifically to map out my ideas of the type of content I wanted to create as a VTuber and how my VTuber model would look like. I also began to make a personal schedule for myself. I don't show this schedule to my community as there's no need for it. This schedule should be for you and you only. This schedule should be so you can take care of yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally before you become a VTuber. Eating healthier, exercising, hygiene, journaling, taking breaks, recharging, etc. All of these things should be first on your to-do list before you begin VTubing. Becoming a VTuber is hard work and is taxing on the body. Because of that, it's so easy to forget the things you need to do in your everyday life. If you make the schedule and commit to it fully, it can really help you to not get burned out quickly. Self-care is important for anybody. Remember to take care of yourself, but also to take accountability when you're not doing the best you can self-care wise. The next point is understanding the numbers and statistics in a meaningful way for your VTubing journey. You've probably heard this a lot already, but I need to reiterate it. Don't be overly obsessed with the numbers. You can focus on the statistics and analytics that YouTube provides to you when you post a video, but do it in an efficient way. Don't put yourself down about the numbers, but rather find ways to solve the problem. Want more engagement? Post more often and find ways to stay consistent. Want more views? Find interesting and trendy topics to engage your audience with. Want more of a following? Be patient and persistent. These things don't always happen overnight. Make your creative outlet an enjoyable journey. The next point is having confidence in what you're doing. Don't be afraid to make your content you. If you want to play a certain video game but fear your audience won't like it, just play it. One of my favorite YouTubers once said, make your content how you want it to be. If you would watch your own content, then you're on the right track. And remember, like I always say, you could be the juiciest, most delicious, most perfect peach in the entire world, but there's always going to be someone who doesn't like peaches. Not everyone's going to like your content, but I can assure you an audience will, and of course, the real ones will stay at the end of the day. Now let me ask you this. At the end of all of this, do you want to be known for your true, authentic self and doing what you want? Or do you want to just be passive and do what others want for your channel? This is ultimately your decision. However, I personally would want to be recognized by doing things I enjoy. Enjoyment makes the content that much more engaging. Take into consideration what your audience would like to see, but you're the person who owns the channel. Your decisions are your own and shouldn't be anyone else's. The next point is how to navigate social media for your VTubing journey. Network, network, network. Networking on social media is a very important part of VTubing. This is something I am personally lacking in, and it's something I need to improve. Collabing with others can really help to boost engagement on your videos and streams. When there's another person present, it's hard for there to be a dull moment. Also, making friends doesn't hurt either. Personally, getting into drama is a big no-no for me, as it focuses the attention on negative things instead of your VTubing journey and branding. Try to be that positive light for others, even if it's hard. Putting together a community schedule and posting it on social media consistently every week is pivotal so your community can see when you will be streaming or uploading videos. Kind of like a heads up for your audience. Get familiar with trends on social media. Also, get into the habit of bookmarking or saving trends on Twitter and Instagram, for instance. If you get inspired by a trend, don't be afraid to bookmark or save it so you can remember to try it later when you have the time. I do this a lot, but forget to do the trend, and by then, it's already too late. So make sure to follow those trends on time so you can make good progress with your following. And that reminds me, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to this channel and follow my Twitter and Instagram accounts if you're liking this video so far. Lastly, the next thing that is important for social media is to be authentic. Remember what Toru's mother from Fruits Basket said? That's right, just be yourself and you'll be fine. As cliche as it sounds, being true to yourself instead of faking your persona can help you to better engage with your audience. It may be scary, but trust me, it's worth it. The last point I'll be making in this video is finding an overall theme for your content. You want to be concise and clear with your channel's theme. This includes your VTuber model too. Make your VTuber model and channel crystal clear so that anyone who happens to stumble across your channel can see exactly what you envisioned. It's good to have an idea of what your channel will be about and what you will be mostly focusing on. But remember, we're all human, and humans grow and may even change their interests and hobbies altogether. Venture outside of the box and into different hobbies if that's what you want to do. And that's all I have to say about becoming a VTuber on YouTube. If you have any more ideas that I may have missed, please comment them in the comment section below so that other starlings can benefit from it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you starlings in the next video. Bye bye!